power football with the run. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. Lots of running room. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, how hard is it to defend
That was your first.
weapon like this?
That was your first drive.
Play wide receiver.
I'm gonna adjust.
You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Hand off from the shotgun. Nice move to keep running. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice all week. When you're at Michigan, it's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's who they are. They won't compromise. And if you get to stick around, here recently, a lot of success, too.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
He wants to change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in, it's Klein. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, he had nowhere to go with the ball, guys. And the defense is in nickel. Great job by the DBs in coverage. No receivers open.
Back to throw. It's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the ball goes out of bounds. The offense maintains possession with no gain on the play.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
He turns that loose down the right side. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles. He can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route true.
Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
The extra point here would tie the game. And right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Humphrey. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Scanning the field, it's Reed.
Don't do it again. Don't. I'm telling you right now, do it again. That shouldn't be now.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Buys a little time. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Texas A&M going up tempo. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it.
Oh, my God.
Missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads it left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Reed. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
I was about to say this. No, it ain't.
They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that 3rd down sack. Set them back, but they'll go for it here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Concepcion. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind me.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Looking to the big tight end.
You do that, bro.
Completion on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
They do.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can...
Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Wolverines!
I knew you wanted me to stop. You believe in the offense
breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Humphrey. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Aggies. A great catch and run for 6.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
You'll call for the fair catch here. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. He lost one down the sideline. It's picked up, and they ruined the drive with a turnover.
I started winning
the return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way.
Oh, my God, that is so good.
They'll use a timeout right before
oh, I know your heart drop when you see me drop now.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Quarterback adapted. He throws back to the left side. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half.
The ball won't catch me.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this
yeah,
running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
The Wolverines pick up the first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising
do
thing of
feel
this
like
game
that.
so far. This guy's one of the
Stop
best
saying
running
it.
backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
Here's a heat. Rush coming in hot, and they've got him at the 29.
This offense is going to have to come up with a
He was
plan
supposed to block you. Like, I made you run into him.
He showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Slings it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
You sort of get the feeling
What
here
you
in the
think
second
I'm gonna
half
do?
of the game tied. It very easily could come down to which of these two quarterbacks has the football last.
What you think
Have a
I'm
real
gonna do?
opportunity there on 3rd down with that incompletion.
Say
This
what
guy's
you
gonna
think
have to
I'm
lock
gonna
in
do.
for the remainder of the game.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Fires to the wideout. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on
That's
down.
good deep.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away, and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest.
Unleashes one deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
I'm gonna decline.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
No, they do that.
Offense gets
That's
set
how
for
I know you
second down.
know, no bullshit, you know?
Dropping back, it's Reed. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield.
Okay.
He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They'll immediately call timeout. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Give to the big fullback. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal, thanks to the big fella.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Making side adjustments here. the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, coming out in the second half, they knew they needed to throw the ball to have success, and they have not yet found a completion here in the third quarter. This quarterback has got to be able to find a way to get himself back in rhythm.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Wolverines in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Moving away from pressure. Got his man on the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Finds his man. It's Moore. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters.
It is. It absolutely is, though. I can be honest about that.
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see.
He injured. He's not supposed to be in the game.
Wants to go up top.
My quarterback is.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First
Like,
and goal
second quarter. That's why our offense slowed down.
Receivers work the middle of the field. So much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are.
And it was the play I was running, trying to get to the sideline.
These wide receivers are dangerous nowadays
They-
because they do it
nigga
so
came down
fast
and
and
popped
see
that
that
nigga.
so quick and make those plays over the middle.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Yeah.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Back's looking for the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house.
That's when you switch to. That's what I'm doing now. So, all right.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Humphrey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give on the inside. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Finds some fresh air. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And the clock's running down late in the ball game. Every first down matters. Every second matters.
It's
Really
gonna
good
be
job
it's
by the
gonna be a few
quarterback.
updates.
Dropping back to pass, scrambling around, getting a first down, and also getting out of bounds to save precious seconds as this one ticks down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. He's out of bounds after a nice pickup. Did not get the first down, but that will take us to the 2-minute timeout. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Back to pass, it's Reed. Fires to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24.
I love the play call here late in the game. You've got 2 timeouts. You need points to win, but you can still run the football, and you can lean on this offensive line and your ball carrier to get it done. That was a really good-looking play late.
Wants to fire on second down. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Just a quick little turnout by that tight end, just moving the ball a little bit forward.
Yeah, that's called the stick route. You're just trying to turn around and give your quarterback a place to go with the football. That's an easy completion.
They're looking to pass from the red zone.
Thank you.
This will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Oh, God, you can't do that. You can't turn the football over. You've got a guaranteed field goal, tie game, late in the game. Man, those are going to be backbreakers, killers, whatever adjective you want to throw in there. Not right.
Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Trying play action. Here's the pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
That's stupid. It's 6 seconds left. If I get it,
The Wolverines line up to punt it away.
what's the high risk reward there? It ain't none.
Looking forward to the punt. This guy is a daring punt return.
We'll
Man. He's
take
not
it to
gonna settle
LP.
for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense.
Oh, fuck that.
First play of the first possession of OT. To the air. It's Reed. Got his man down the middle.
And he caught that.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
All right, guys, that's not a home run
Yeah, we
type
should have
play, but he
fumbled
did
that.
enough there to keep the chains moving.
So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Touchdown, Aggie. They take the lead here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. This dude is just slicing and dicing slicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Motion from the wide receiver. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Hobbs it downfield. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it.
They just gonna let you do that without calling pass interference. Crazy work, man.
They'll try to pound their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
Big fella moving. Touchdown, Wolverines. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a second OT. And they did tack on the extra point. Now first down here in the second overtime.
It's okay.
Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Didn't even know that. That was
That's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Rides the back on the option to give. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Lets it go to the end zone.
That's a beamer. Oh my God, that's
here in the second overtime.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Offense will
Why
use
is it
a
not
timeout
letting me
here
select
to
to
make
kick
sure
field
everyone is on
goal?
the same page here in overtime.
Oh shit.
Now in the second overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. to throw. It's Underwood. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT.
Let's get this stop, man.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. It's a seam wide open.
That's what I get for clicking
How
up.
about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Come here. Stop.
Looking to scramble. Fires into the end zone.
Man.
And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Fires to the tight end. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. He's looking to throw.
Thank you.
Oh, and they pick
GG's,
it
my
off.
boy.
What a huge defensive play in overtime.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back and forth.
Okay, they
battle.
embrace.
We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now that I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What are you doing? I would let you try, but it's right. It was going to be straight to you. That time, I don't know which one, but
To go blues. Ribs on.
Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
I was 20-6. I'm gonna take that.
LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff.
I was saying 30-6.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a...
Thank you, but you said I'm sweet. He gave me a high five.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Underwood. Rushes on him. Fires to the big fella. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Turning on the Jets. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
You know, they say sometimes for quarterbacks the hardest throws to make are when the guy's wide open. How do you miss that throw if you're the QB? Just put air on it. You can underthrow it by 10 yards. That receiver would have come back and fielded a punt.
For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that 1st drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, and now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Wow, what a big play by that defender, and how about the hit stick tackle? Woo! That ball carrier's going to remember that.
Here comes the heat. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
They'll go to the ground. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the front.
And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field paving the way for the running backs.
Big, huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear their uniforms and how they fit their uniforms. But the style, always the same. Line up, hit you right in the mouth. That's who Michigan is.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Quickly out to the tight end. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and settle.
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He unleashes a long one. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You got to be so careful, too, David, because on third and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle, and you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
The Wolverines come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Roll the dice, give your guys an opportunity to go make a play, and they do.
And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Lofts one high and deep. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown LSU!
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
And he puts through the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback making checks. Steps away. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete to the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Underwood. Looking for the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they've taken the lead. The Wolverines will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got a man. It's Brown. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Unleashes one, pulls it in. And he's still running after the move. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. So now it's 2nd and long. The give on the option. Runs through the tackle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off.
He's loose. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback...
Turning it on! He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can.
Touchdown, Michigan! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Getting set for the point after.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Oh, they're after him. Working on the right. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. He caught it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Once he got some room, it was over.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Haynes. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do it better.
There he goes! Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Grabbed over the middle, it's Haynes. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on second down. catch in the middle. It's Haynes. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
Coming out with it, it's Thomas. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes him the other way. The 40. He's at the 30.
And that shit was just so
He's
nasty.
at the 10. And he's going to take it all.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball in a big moment.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Here's a throw downfield late. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going up top here late in the game. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Longhorns will hustle to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Finds his tight end. Wide open spaces. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Going for a big play right off the bat.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Trying to get the corner. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
Such a big decision early in the game. When you're opening drive, 3rd and short, you run it, you don't pick it up, and now you're just inches away from getting it. I'm not going to be surprised, guys, if they decide to run it here again.
And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Keeps looking downfield. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
The Longhorns are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
And he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just kicking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it up.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
The throw. He's open on the right. There he goes. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to
Do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. It's caught. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He's going to try to get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Finds his man. At the 20, he's got space. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Trying to barrel in. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Manning. Buys a little extra time. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Longhorn! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's McCulley. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the 1st half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the 1st half.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Using the quick game. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Finds his big tight end. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Lets it fly. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Running back searching for a hole. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He wants to change this route. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's got it down the right side. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you. But when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time. And the offense gets a huge explosive play.
He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Wolverines didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
It's caught. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Wolverines had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up with it.
Big guy smells it. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Touchdown, Michigan! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
He'll bring it out. It's 4. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the back. Moving past the 25. Oh, out of space. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Right back to the well. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on second down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Second down coming up. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Hit as he throws.
Look at you.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
He might want another play. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the big fella. Has the 45 on his way. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 30. welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And no chance at a return. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's McCulley. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. This guy fits the bill. Big, sturdy Michigan pocket passer.
And it's built on the ground, but I tell you what, when Michigan's had their best teams, they got to have that balance, right? You got to have a guy back there in the pocket that can go through the fake and then make the decision, get the ball out, and get some first.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. So the opening drive of the game, and he spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not to start this offense one.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Wide receiver going in motion. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Give to the running back. Oh, middle, look out! Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to ride this running back. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your friends.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the middle. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
He wants to throw it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. It's a running room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Marshall. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that third down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free. But the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
And aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes.
Going to take a shot at this DB. Finds a spot in the middle. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown Tide. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game.
Oh, he's got some space. It's a seam wide open. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air. It's Underwood. Snagged in the middle. It's Morgan. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Wolverines are flying down the field. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's McCulley. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Crosses the 30. He's got a layup. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Miller with the ball. Powers through the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. They'll leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Across the 25. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? From the red zone, looking for a space. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Alabama quickly back to the line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Wants to throw on first down. Buying some time. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going for it all. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Man, it looked like this offense was going to get in the end zone for sure. Was going to get a touchdown, but how about the defense? Bowing up, getting a sack, forcing an incompletion. Big third down coming here.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the second half.
Be water here.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To throw, it's Russell. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win.
Turning on the Jets. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Bro, this nigga, I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to get off this shit. I've been playing this shit long enough anyway, bro. This nigga about to run the ball every play, and they letting this nigga just break 10, 12 tackles.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him.
This nigga's so fucking ass, bro. This shit is ridiculous.
Down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different
Shit
plays.
weird as hell, gay as fuck.
On the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Man, you can't stop the run. Like, bro, get the fuck out of
And
here.
he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Underwood. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The offense changing the play. Second down, he'll throw it. He's going to let it go. And it falls in, complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Morgan. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Morgan. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Wants to keep it in the air. With the catch, it's Haynes. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. He's got the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. From the red zone, looking for a man. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Moving out of the pocket. He throws back across and in.
Bryce Underwood, where the fuck are you throwing the ball to, bro?
In the final period with a 3rd down play. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Russell. It's complete to the left. Turning it on. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking to throw on 3rd. Grab near the marker. It's Bernard. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Alabama pushing the tempo.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they want
we dropped so many picks this game, bro. It's ridiculous.
Dealing with 4th down.
Well, these two have linked up for multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They were licking their chops, taking a shot down the field. We haven't seen too many incompletions when these guys have been trying to play throw and catch.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the route is on.
It was good for me to lose on a 15-game winning streak. You ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finished with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46.
My quarterback injured, bro. Both of them.
No return coming. He'll call
Both
it a
of
fair
them.
catch.
Man, you running the fucking ball, bro. Shut up. You ran that bitch 100 times. You ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie. No, you ass, bro. I'm just telling you the truth. Like,
They'll put this one in play.
if
First snap
we
of the
could play this
drive from
same,
the 25.
we could play this same matchup 10 times. I'm gonna win the next 9 games. I swear to God, I am, bro. I know how to stop the run now. I
Dropping
know how to
back,
stop the
it's
run
Underwood.
now. What you
Going
mean
over the
how?
middle, it's Marshall. Smashes through the tackle. They'll get it to
No,
the 48. No need to measure.
no,
It's a
bro.
first down. Clock is still running, and they
I
have to
see.
get everybody lined up.
I see you again.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's taking a
I
deep
ain't gotta
shot.
tell you. You don't
Gets him
even know.
inside the 20, still going. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
And how about the
Me,
bomb, the
me
long
too.
field all the way
Me
across the
too.
field?
Me
Big
too.
time
You
play,
can
big
run
time
man
throw.
defense or you can
Receiver
go cover
runs
2,
underneath
bro.
it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Hard flats,
Here
yes
comes
it
the
do.
two-point try. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of
I
the
run this
half.
shit. That's what I just was stopping you when you started running the ball the last time. I was running cover 2. It was stopping you, bro.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. From the gun. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
Well, they decide to go onside kick, and how about the effort by the kicking team, able to dive on that ball and keep possession.
And here comes the
All right.
Michigan offense back on the field. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Like, Bryce, why you couldn't throw the ball like this the whole game?
You're going to take away from this game is that your players don't quit and are still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late.
Ball into the end
Look how he
zone.
throwing
It's
that bitch.
intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Look at wide open.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
How many yards you get? 2. Try it again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The give is to Miller. Oh, he's got a chance. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14.
I see what you're saying, but if I make that tackle, you're the play dead.
Trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Cover 4 don't stop the run, bro.
Trying to pick it up
Exactly.
on the
Cover
ground.
2 again.
And he's going to go backwards, and they force a fourth down. What a play by this defensive front. The defense
I don't run the ball.
Out there, second of the day, as they try to get their act together. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz.
Shit, bag, bro. Like, just stopped you 4 straight times. Cover 2. Yeah, bro, I just started running cover two this quarter. That's what I was telling you, bro. You you
And how
you
about
did
the
your thing
defense
though.
coming up big on 4th and
I'm
short?
not gonna
You
take
know
your
they're going to run the
I'm not gonna
football.
take
Great
your
job
win from
stacking the
you, bro.
box,
You
getting a
did
big
your
stop.
thing, you feel me? You just gotta stop.
Guys, here come those
You
babies in
just,
blue
you just gotta
winged
stop,
helmets on
bro.
offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming
You
to a
just gotta
close
stop,
here.
bro.
Touchdown Wolverines! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. The 50. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20.
That's
He
what.
just set sail for
No,
the end zone
that
after
you
the
know.
pick
So
and
if
turns
you
it
know, why
into
you
a
acting like
quick
you can't do
return.
it?
Great job on special teams.
I'm
Getting
not talking about
penetration, getting
committing.
the block. You've
I'm
got the
not talking about
convoy
committing.
to scoop score 2 points the other way.
They're
No,
definitely
you
up
don't.
against it. Time
No,
running
you
out.
don't,
Down 2
bro.
possessions. They'll try the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those
Back to the
guys that
same
are
defense.
great catchers of the
No,
football.
the
First
fuck you
guys, what
don't,
do?
bro.
They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Here's the give off the left side.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them
Get
use that
get to the
timeout.
get to
Run
the
the
middle,
football.
then,
I
bro.
can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10.
They doing that D-man shit, man.
They'll try the run. He breaks a tackle.
Cover four, yes you do. I've been running cover four. I've been running cover four all game.
You know what? Everybody
I've been
gets
running cover
energized by
four.
the whole
I've been running
football
cover
team.
four.
You got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy as that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Motion from the wideout. Handoff to the lone back.
Bro, I will play you for whatever amount of money, bro. You won't beat me another game.
That has been rare in this one. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the
Bro,
game.
look, I do this YouTube shit too. I do this YouTube shit too. So what you want to do? We ain't gotta play for no money. You do YouTube, I do it too.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely
You won.
avoidable
I'm
penalty.
not
The
knocking your
quarterback
win.
just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range.
So he registered. So he registered in the tackle box, bro.
Miller with the ball.
That's what you think.
They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field.
I lost because of me. You said it yourself. I lost because of me. Not because of you. You're not nowhere near better than me. You're not nowhere near better than me, bro. You're not nowhere near better than me, bro. You're not nowhere near better than me, bro. Like I said, we could play the next 9, 10 times. You won't beat me another game.
Will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Longhorns will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 20.
Yeah, that's on me. But I lost that last game. I gotta start doing that shit for real. Turn the ball over late. But that shit don't be smart.
No attempt at a return. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. To the air, it's Underwood. Using his legs to buy some time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
They send the tight end in motion. Just keep slinging it. This one's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Might be calling a hot route. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Looking down the middle. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Right down the middle. It's complete. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. That sends a message that this offense is going to attack downfield.
And I like this offense coming out being aggressive, attacking the middle of the field right away, way down the field on this first drive, just letting this defense know we're coming to score points.
To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
It is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he's going to bring this one out. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Shows him the stiff arm. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Back to throw, it's Manning. He's got an open man. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He's looking to throw. Here's a heat. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, that was good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by... Big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
To the air, it's Underwood. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Moore. Wide open spaces. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Release to the back. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to...
Deep shot for the end zone. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defense gave them a free one on that one. It's now 2nd and 5. He'll pitch it. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. It won't just be the quarterback. But he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Underwood. Here's the pressure. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive.
Touchdown, Michigan! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Thank you.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Wolverine. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Manning. Bringing the heat. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
Who needs a 2-minute offense when you're this explosive? This offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
He leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so...
There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Like, y'all don't want to play no defense?
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through.
The fuck going
late in the first half
killing
when
the
you
simple
needed it.
shit.
Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Catch in the middle, it's McCulley. And an explosive play, has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in, it's Klein. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. The Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Manning. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, a lot of space. Smashes through the tackle. It's a running room. Touchdown, Longhorns. He would not be denied.
Done with this shit after this game. Too much fake shit going on.
On that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball.
Too much fake shit, bro.
In the second level of the defense, and then at that point it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed.
Man, how many tackles niggas gonna break, bro?
And that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face. Going for it inside your own 40. Quarterback making adjustments. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Great place to start for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Quick strike complete. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Fast completion move.
This game funny as
hell.
hell.
They're going to run it. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
On 4th down, going to the air. Touchdown, Texas! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. Pulls it in. It's Klein. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Stands in and takes the hit. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. That one comes out hot down the right side. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Gonna look downfield again. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan. Here comes the 2-point try. timing and better execution. That is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Manning. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wingo. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. The pitch. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give as they work on that clock. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throwing right. Got his man. It's a seam wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Simpson. Touchdown, Wolverines! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Gonna run it. It's Gibson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Wingo. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Hey, what is up with y'all? Oh, yeah, Michigan, y'all.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
Going back on the back burner, bro.
Put a little stretch.
And there was a little bit of hope, but you just snatched away with that touchdown. This game is now over.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up.
Between the QB and y'all not playing no run defense, bro. Y'all gotta get put on. Y'all gotta go back, bro.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the two-point conversion. He gets all
And y'all niggas can't guard nobody.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. His drive will open from the 15. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some
going up top. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. He leaves it with his back. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want...
Touchdown, Longhorns! And the stomping has commenced.
And you knew this one was over already, but...
They fake it, and he'll try to run it in. He'll run into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and the trickery pays off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Marshall. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field.